focus. All right, what's going on, people? It's your boy Lante here. That's Lante, and today I want to talk about the topic at hand is the Minnesota Timberwolves. So in 2009, the Minnesota Timberwolves took like 4 point guards in the draft. They had Johnny Flynn, Ricky Rubio. They drafted Ty Lawson, who they then traded, but they were just snatching point guards left and right. Obviously Ricky Rubio went fourth. He was the prize point guard. Johnny Flynn had a great 2 years at Syracuse, actually. I think he's overseas right now, but that's not the point. So, this video spawned because I was talking to some friends. We were watching a summer league, and Tyus Jones has been playing exceptionally well. Now, if you're familiar with Tyus Jones, you know that he is a hooper. This is what he does, and he's done it for a long time. He came into Duke, had a great freshman year, ended up winning the championship with a great team at Duke. They had a great mix of freshmen and veteran players. But Tyus Jones did his thing, and he hit some amazing big shots down the stretch. Now he gets drafted to his hometown team, and kind of rides the pine, and they sent him to the D League, and he dominated down there. He showed that he deserves to be in the league. Not just as the eighth or ninth man. He wants to play. The dilemma comes in is the Minnesota Timberwolves. They now have, I'm going to say 4 potential point guards. If you play spades, I'm going to say 3 ain't possible. I thought that they drafted Zach LaVine as an insurance policy for Ricky Rubio. He was dealing with his injuries, and they kind of experimented with LaVine at the point sometimes during his rookie year, because they kind of thought he could be like a Westbrook type guard. Now we're gonna fast forward to this summer league. You have Tyus Jones, incoming sophomore, summer league MVP. He's dominating. He's showing everybody, why he deserves to be in the rotation. Timberwolves, however, take Chris Dunn out of Providence with the 3rd overall pick. Rightfully so. He's 6'4", great defender, 3-year guy. So he's NBA ready today. He's going to come in. I think he's going to earn the starting spot. I think Coach Tibbs, let's just say that. I think Coach Tibbs knows what he wants in a point guard after being with Derrick Rose for so many years. And this guy is in that build of a D Rose, John Wall type player. Great defender, quick, agile, more than capable passer, decent shooter, but everybody's shot needs some work unless your name's Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. The question is, what happens to Ricky Rubio? Veteran, been in the league, got like 7 years under his belt now, had some issues with health, and could never really become the player who we thought he was when we seen him. I think it was that 2008 Olympics with Spain. He was a young guy then, but he had so much potential with the flashy passes. He grew up idolizing Chris Paul, and so that's what I love to see. Especially from a foreign player. You watch Chris Paul and you want to be flashy. You want to be Magic Johnson. So I thought that Rubio was going to be something to watch. Maybe it was the system. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm here to break down today. Now, Timberwolves starting point guard, it's set in stone. It's Chris Dunn. I don't care what anyone says. You don't take him at number 3 if you're not going to play him, or if you don't think that he can earn the starting spot over a healthy Rubio, which I think everyone in the organization thinks. He's pretty much the same level shooter that Rubio is now. He's more athletic, he's bigger, and he fits what an NBA point guard is looking like in today's game. Now, you're going to go to your backup point guard. It would be beautiful to have a veteran guard come in and say, listen, I'm going to run the backup. I don't think Ricky Rubio is that. He's not at that stage in his career where, he wants to play second fiddle. Tyus Jones will emerge as that second option at the point. And then you're left with, well, what do we do with Rubio? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Coach Popovich wants Rubio in San Antonio. And you're gonna ask why. You know why? They just drafted the guy DeJounte Murray. All right, great. Had some turnover issues at Washington. His assist to turnover ratio was not great by anyone's standard. I think he averaged like 5 assists to like 3 turnovers or 3.5 turnovers. You know, so his decision making isn't quite there. But I was watching the kid in summer league, and he can hoop. You know, he's long. He looks like he'll be a good defender. And if you watch what San Antonio is doing, they're grabbing so much length. They have Kawhi. They have the guy Jonathan Simmons. They have Slow Mo from UCLA. You got Aldridge. And then you got the guy DeJounte Murray. Now, the reason I say they go after Rubio is because you have Tony Parker, who's might be thinking about retirement next year. I know Mono is out the game next year, but TP might be done. So you bring in a guy like Rubio, who immediately fits into that system. He fits into that culture of the international game, which San Antonio has become one of the forefront leaders in getting these international guys and putting them with Pop and getting them to pop. You know, you like that, don't you? but so that's kind of my theory. And of course, you know, who am I? I'm nobody. I'm not an NBA insider. This is just what I think could possibly work. I think it is interesting that if the San Antonio Spurs do pursue this, they could get Rubio for dirt cheap. You know? All right, so to conclude this video, I'm going to just run through some quick points for you. We got Chris Dunn as the starter of the Minnesota Timberwolves at point guard. You have Tyus Jones, who will emerge and earn minutes at that backup point guard position. He is efficient with his passing. He makes good decisions, and he knows how to run a team of high-level prospects, as he did at Duke with Jahlil Okafor, Justice Winslow, Quinn Cook. Shout out to Quinn Cook. You know, he's doing his thing in the D-League. And then also DeJounte Murray. I think that Ricky Rubio makes his way to San Antonio as an insurance policy if DeJounte Murray does not pan out. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a comment below letting me know what I can do better. Always interested in some feedback. So yeah, that concludes the video. This is Lante, that's Lante, and I'm out.
You gon' think a nigga psychic. You ain't seen nothing like this. I should probably copyright this. I promise.